Hello everyone, how are you all? I welcome you all on my channel Things by Amit. Today we are discussing about export business in pharmaceutical industry. One of the most prominent business, that is most growing business in the pharma industry. If you consider the pharmaceutical industry in the business sense, then there are so many businesses like retail pharmacy, like wholesale pharmacy, like medical devices, like third party manufacturing, like PCD pharma industries. So you can do these kind of businesses also. But if we consider export, so export is one of the most running and most growing part of the pharmaceutical industry. If you have manufacturing unit, if you are doing trading, so many times in the export needs many requisite. So you don't know anything about that, because so many people ask me about this query that which country is the best for your medicines. Means some people have the product but they don't know the country. Some person know the document but don't know the country. So before exporting any kind of good to any country, you need to know the primary requirements. Means primary requirement of documentation. What are the documentation needed to export goods from here to other countries in the pharmaceutical industries? Even though this is drug, even though it is medical devices, even though any kind of good is there, so which are the primary requirement need to be done before exporting any goods from India? In this video I invite Dr. Karthik Ananthraman, which has a very good experience in the international business, and he is nowadays working in the MedLab, the most leading online e-pharmacy platform, medlab.com. He told you that which are the most important document when you need to export any good from India to any other countries. So I hand over to Dr. Karthik Ananthraman. He tell you everything about export business in India.
Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to talk to all of you about exports opportunities in healthcare. So as we know, I think India has in more than one sense become a very large player globally in the healthcare manufacturing sector. And I think one of the industries that leads the fray in terms of exports in healthcare is pharmaceuticals. So India has long been one of the global hubs for API or active pharma ingredients manufacturing, as we see. And now of late, we are also seeing a significant number of Indian medical technology or medical devices manufacturers doing extremely well in the global arena. So there are some prerequisites naturally that any company in healthcare that is having aspirations to export their products outside the country need to keep in mind. So what are these key pointers? Number one, product quality is of paramount importance. And I think when we are representing India in the global arena, it is very important that we conform to global quality norms. So therefore, products naturally need to conform to some of the key global quality and regulatory certifications that are considered global standard. So anything that we export to Europe needs a CE certification. Anything that we export to the United States and Canada needs a US FDA certification. Anything that goes to Latin America needs an ANVISA certification and a local product registration. Anything that we supply or export across the Asia Pacific, most of the the long-standing emerged economies in Asia Pacific, be it Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Japan, South Korea, they have their own local regulatory, and so the local regulatory approval of the product is very important. And naturally, if a product has a CE or a US FDA, it does definitely make getting local regulatory approval in many other emerged or emerging markets very easy. So therefore, CE and US FDA are very, very prime consideration for anyone considering exports. So most parts of the Middle East, Africa, Eastern Europe do accept CE approved products. And of course, the Middle East does have a strong preference for US FDA certification as well. So that will be very important to have. So having said that, so therefore, when we are looking at exports, so keep quality and regulatory in mind, that we give utmost importance to quality and regulatory certifications. And whether we are going away in terms of establishing a local affiliate and then doing the commercial business there, or in terms of appointing a local distributor who can distribute our products in the local country, it is important that we choose a local distributor or a local partner who has the right know-how of the local country regulatory guidelines and policies, and who is able to obtain the product certification. Every product needs to be locally certified or locally registered in the country. So product registration is important. So free sales certificate, export certificate from the Ministry of External Affairs is very important as well. So therefore, these certifications are very critical. So keep product quality and product regulatory in mind, and we should meet global standards for any company that is seriously looking at exports. So look forward to a great interaction with the other good speakers who would come on the same podium and talk to you specifically about export opportunities and requirements in pharma and medical devices. Have a great discussion and a learning experience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Karthik Ananthraman, for sharing this valuable information with our viewers, with our subscribers. So if you like this information, so you need to conduct upcoming webinar on medical devices, export of medical devices, opportunity and challenges. So this will be held on the 17th October. So I invited you all to join this webinar about medical devices. If you like this video, press like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Also share this video to all your friends, all your colleagues and your entrepreneurs, so that they will also know the most preliminary requisite before exporting any goods from India.